Hey there guys, this is Silk. We're doing Battle in Seattle. This is day 4 start. Both tables are in sudden death. They're 1 turn apart. Sputnik is on G20, Red October is on G19. Let's go over what's going on. Massive armies in Western Europe here. The Brits did declare war on Spain, so that flipped this, so this is all Soviet. It's not actually Republican anymore. We've got, see all this hanging out in southern France here, and another one here. The Germans, however, meanwhile, here's Rome, here's the stack sitting protecting northern Italy up here, and they've got another one. Big German armies here and here protecting Paris. I'm trying to hold the Eastern Front, but the Soviets are coming. Massive army in East Poland.
19 advanced mechs.
All here. The follow-up force coming out of Romania. They've taken the whole eastern line, using Istanbul to rapidly move factories. That is not there. Is that supposed to be? Oh, that's this factory here.
6 factories.
Rapidly moving factories up to the front to prepare the effort. And they've surrounded already Warsaw, so no supply will be getting in. And between the Allies bombing this here and the Soviets taking Bavaria and the railroad bombing here, there'll be no rail south. So all the German movements are going to have to be done the hard way. But here there's about 40 Allied forces, but here there's about 60. So you might see a massive fight here to kind of destroy the Allied invasion. And then maybe the Germans can swing back and try to hold the Soviets off. Meanwhile, pretty quiet, all told. The Chinese have advanced, but they're just a token force, because there's a massive army sitting in Quentin. Way more than what anybody can deal with. Yeah, so this is entirely secure. We'll see what whether Japan bothers to step out or not. It's kind of their choice. Meanwhile, Hawaii's blockaded. Americans are desperately trying to hold on Midway to negate the point. I expect these will get cleared out. You may see an invasion of Hawaii, unless there's not a major port here. There's probably not a major port there. I bet that's what's stopping it. I don't think there's a major port there. Oh, yeah, there is. So they may just go 1, 2, 3. So Hawaii may fall this turn. But, hey, you can kind of see as the incomes, as the excess incomes are dropping, the Allied incomes are exploding. 39 for GBR, 63 for US, just incredible 89 for Comintern, and sudden death. Soviets have Calcutta. I'll talk about that in a minute. So 3 and 4 for 7. Axis 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 victory cities. Only the 1 point for Keto Butai. And unless they can get Pacific Buffer Zone, things are going to get rough on them. Because down here in kind of a desperate bid, the FEC army left Calcutta to deny Asian for Asians to the Japanese. The Comintern swept in to secure Calcutta to keep away from the Axis, to lower the Axis score and force the tie. So we've got this army here of Gurkhas facing this army here of the Japanese. port's been bombed, fleets away. Definitely a major conflict zone. As you can see, the Japanese swept off KMT, but they still exist. You hold off on New Zealand's not been surrendered yet. And that's everything we got. Probably it's going to be a Comintern victory here when Warsaw falls, but you never know. Let's go ahead and take a look at Sputnik. There. Red October, entirely different story. The rarely seen 3-point CCP. Soviets have Moscow, propaganda war. Only other point they have is Helsinki. So much is in the east. The Italians, rare point, scoring Greece. Let's take a look at the map. So the Americans just obliterated the Japanese fleet. It was a mostly even fight until the dice said no, it wasn't. The second turn, the Japanese had 20-ish units and only got 3 hits. And that was the end of that. So the Americans have absolute dominance of the seas. Japan's blockaded. They're not coming back. They're down to 6 IPP. But as you can see, CCP has completed their conquest of China. There is no KMT. Got a pretty good foothold. The Americans may have some say-so in that, but the Soviets, in a bid to score one last point, pushing to take the Sakhalin Island. The Americans are countering. So you're going to see a lot of heavy back and forth here in a theater that is almost never, ever played in. Simultaneously, Soviets are making a push to take Calcutta. Probably not this turn. Good chance the turn after, though. Ends of the I think that's the last FEC unit on the board. It's this poor fellow here. He's not long for this world either. The CCP don't kill him, the Comintern will. The Germans have secured Istanbul, however. And at that point, you kind of have just a DMZ zone between the Germans and the Comintern. Neither one of them can really push the other because defense kind of wins. Let's let them focus on more things. You can see here in the Mediterranean, Italians have seized Greece. The Brits, of all things, after the Germans took Gibraltar hard, the Brits took the chances, ran the guns. So they came out and through in order to secure Mediterranean. Italians are up here. Germans are here. This is not going to last that long. Somebody's going to win something. Meanwhile, up here in London, England has finally kind of secured itself with, nice to know that the Americans eventually realized that England existed. This has gone back and forth 5 times? 6 times? There's been German units in some section of London, but it looks like they've finally kind of been kicked out and secured. But, you know, they've got a pretty healthy amount in Paris. There's still a massive Luftwaffe between the two. So we'll see what the Germans do. They've gone into Catalonia twice to try to secure this. Haven't been rejected both times. The stubborn Republicans are holding on for dear life. Score is 7-7-6, I believe. Yep. 7-7-6. So this one may still go again, a turn or two. We'll see what happens. Check in with you guys later.